So there are more open world games than we can even count at this point. There was a point where it was really exciting and it was something that was actually new during the times of Morrowind and Oblivion. That concept of being able to see something far off in the distance and to be able to actually walk to it. Todd Howard's famous saying, you can actually walk to the top of that mountain there. Now, when Oblivion came out, that was over 20 years ago, and a lot has happened since then. The genre at this point is incredibly oversaturated. The term open world is no longer really a selling point. For me personally, it's almost kind of an eye roll to sell that a game is open world. A ton of useless stuff that I had to collect, and a bunch of useless locations where there's really no point of interest, no point to even explore these locations. There's a level of Ubisoftness to games now where it's just uninspired. I think of your Far Cry, some Ubisoft games, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, where they have these beautiful open worlds that are really nice to look at, but compared to, say, like a Fallout 3, an Oblivion, a Skyrim, and even some of the newer stuff that's come out, like Outer Worlds, Fallout New Vegas, that's not new, but just another example of that. These games where they did have explorable locations that were interesting and told a story and really added a level of depth and atmosphere and immersion to these worlds. For me, I personally love open world games. I love a video game that I can get immersed in, where I feel atmosphere. Now, I know that those aren't unique to open world games, but when those elements are strong in an open world game, to me, they make all the difference and can make an incredible experience. And so today I wanted to talk about one of those games, and that's Skyrim. Honestly, this game is an interesting one to me because as I go back to it, there's actually a lot of things that I don't like about it. I talked about in one of my previous videos how I think this was kind of the beginning of Bethesda's downfall because of how simplified and streamlined Skyrim is from an RPG standpoint. It was here where they got big and they started to move from making games that are a critical success to more of a commercial success. But still to this day, I think Skyrim is absolutely goated, the best of all time when it comes to immersion and atmosphere. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. There have been so many RPGs and open world games that have been released that have really tried to, it's like really think about it. It's like have tried to copy Skyrim in so many ways. Skyrim is the absolute king and has been a reference point for these creators to make a game that is fun to explore, that is so immersive and has that atmosphere just in building a world that you want to live in. And again, I just find it fascinating because I think everyone can agree that Skyrim's awesome. We all kind of make our way back to it at some point, but people have a sour taste for Bethesda now. Again, looking back at it, it's like it does show its age in a lot of ways, but man, it's just it's the best. So that's what I'm going to talk about today is what is it about Skyrim that makes it as immersive as it is. I wouldn't be surprised if the term walking simulator came from Skyrim. I've heard it called a hiking simulator, which I think is hilarious because it's so true. For me, I am a huge nature lover. I love spending time outside. Skyrim just checks all the boxes for me. So I live in the Northwest. There are a lot of mountains, a lot of beautiful areas out here, places that I love and adore. When I saw Skyrim getting announced, I was so excited because they were just checking all those boxes for me. I liked Oblivion, but it definitely felt a little bit generic, just kind of generic fantasy, which is great. I love it for that. But Skyrim was just so rugged, just looked like this unforgiving landscape, but just so beautiful. Wow. That's freaking amazing. So like this, I don't think this is concept art from the game. For whoever drew this, that looks absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, it looks like Lord of the Rings, honestly. How am I forgetting like the most like iconic city in Skyrim? Whiterun. We're gonna jump into it. I'm gonna see if we can find those moments. It's like Skyrim was the best. It was the first game I ever played where I just stopped and just looked out at the world, just stopped what I was doing and was just like, dude, this game is so freaking immersive. Like I'm just like trying to get to a different area and the music kicks in just right. You see like the mountains and the clouds coming over the mountains and it's just, dude, on another level. I don't even remember where I was at in this game. I've bought this game. How many times have I bought this game? Bought on PC, Xbox One. So I bought it when it first came out in 2011. And then I bought the special edition. that I bought on PC, so probably 3 times. One of my favorite spots to go to is here in Falkreath. This was like kind of like the heavily wooded area. Kind of reminded me a lot of Oblivion, which kind of makes sense. I think it's fascinating because it's in the south. So I wonder if that was supposed to kind of like be like the blending point between the north of Cyrodiil into Skyrim. There we go. There we go. See a dragon in the distance there. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, man. Got those volumetric, those god rays or Todd rays, whatever the hell people call them. And then you got the music, man. Just listen to that. I forgot, dude. Just like listening to the dragons in the distance. God damn. So good. Is exactly what I'm talking about, man. It's just like, it's just so beautiful. Like that is what, oh shit. So this is one of my main points I wanted to get to with Skyrim, in just what they absolutely nailed. Like, honestly, it had no business being as good as it is. And that is the freaking soundtrack from Jeremy Soule, man. Like, it's probably the best video game soundtrack of all time. I listen to Skyrim Atmospheres probably every night before I go to bed. Oh man, it's too much, man. It's just painfully beautiful. What's up? But yeah, man, I just wanted to jump in and just experience it, talk about it with you guys. It wasn't the deepest RPG in the world. I'm a skill check nerd. I love speech, and dialogue and choices and such. Skyrim really wasn't the best with all that. I don't even think it really needed to be. It was what it was. It was the perfect action adventure game where you just feel like you're just immersed in this world. One of my favorite creators, Mr. Matty Plays, what he said about it is, it's just the perfect adventure simulator, I think is what he said. Nice. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. I could talk about Skyrim forever. And like, it's crazy because like even to this day, like it holds up. It really holds up. This game came out almost 15 years ago. And it's like, it still looks freaking awesome. Like, this isn't modded. This is just base. This is just vanilla. And it still looks so good. What's another area we can go to? I love the Riften. All the fall colors and stuff. Oh, perfect. Got here right at sunset. Yeah, man, just the world is so good. And there's a bear. Bitch. See, this is what I love. Jeremy Soule wrote a different track for every part of the day. Tracks dedicated for sunrise, for the morning, and then tracks like this for when the sun is setting. And it's about, you're about to go into the evening, go into nighttime. Like, just, they went so hard on that. And like, they really didn't need to. Like, seriously, it had like no business going that hard. And I remember there was a little bit of drama with Jeremy Soule and Bethesda. I don't think he's doing Elder Scrolls 6. But damn, whoever's scoring that game has some big shoes to fill. And I love this spot here, just outside of Riften. This just like giant rock wall that goes down into this these geysers down here where you get into the tundra area. It's just a perfect open world. Beautiful music, looks beautiful. Perfect hiking, walking simulator, man. It's just so atmospheric. I absolutely love it. That was a little all over the place. Tell me what you think of Skyrim. Do you think it holds up? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Can't imagine anyone really hating the game, but it's a classic for a reason. What do you think about it? Part of the reason why I wanted to start making videos is I love community. I want to make more friends, meet fellow gamers, and talk about games and nerd out about stuff and have a good time, man. Let me know what you think of the game.